Your Royal Highness, there's something you need to know.
What is it, Horatio?
Well, I've been serving you for a while now, and I just want to say that over time,
Yes, Horatio?
I've grown a certain fondness for you.
Oh, nice of you to say.
Yes. But there's more to it than that.
What is it?
Well, Bellemperia, over time I've come to realize that, well, I'm in love with you.
Oh.
You're not gonna fire me now, are you?
Oh, Andrea?
We have to leave pretty much now.
Andrea? Don't go. Please.
Oh, babe. I'll be fine.
Wear this around your neck and keep me in your thoughts.
Okay, I really have to go. See you soon.
I love you.
Do not spare Dom Antonio's life. Show the Portuguese any mercy, and they'll only regroup and attack again. But are you up for this task, Lorenzo?
He is most loyal to your will, brother.
That's what I expect. Destroy the Portuguese, and 1,000 silver reals shall be yours.
Brother, how kind of you. The only greater honor would be to be your son.
I'm sure an adequate husband for Bellemperia will turn up.
It would be a pity to settle and dilute the pool, but it will be hard to find a man for her who's just as noble as you were at Lorenzo's age. But don't worry. Spain will not go the way of Portugal. That will not happen to your kingdom. I'm sure of it.
You are most sly, woman.
Brother, you've always been able to see right through me. But imagine, wouldn't he make a star candidate? So, you'll consider Lorenzo?
Well, then make us happy, and we shall see.
Brother, this is most wise of you.
My toes have been sucked enough for today. Begone, and make this war a good one.
Dad, can I ask you a legal question?
Son, I'm a little busy right now.
It's really quick.
All right, go ahead.
Say there was a guy who joined the Tercio, and he accidentally friendly fire killed one of his fellow soldiers. What would happen to him?
I suppose there'd be a tribunal.
And the guy would be held in your prison, right?
Yes.
Okay. If I were ever in your prison, you'd free me, right?
Horatio, is it?
Yes. Hi. How can I help you?
I noticed you were talking to my girlfriend earlier.
Yes. Just chatting.
Okay. It's cool. Don Andrea.
Horatio, but you already knew that.
Yeah, I've heard of you. What exactly were you two talking about back there?
Oh, just...
Aren't you the Knight Marshal, son? Isn't it low for you to be someone's servant?
Yeah, well, it's funding my studies at the moment.
Doesn't your dad have 2 jobs? Doesn't he moonlight as a court jester or something?
Yeah.
Did he lose some money?
No.
Maybe he's in debt, but he hasn't told you to spare you further humiliation.
Excuse me?
Nothing. Sorry. It's just soldier talk. You know, busting each other's balls. No big deal. So what are you doing here anyway?
Actually, I'm here to enlist. I'm serious. I've kind of had enough of being a servant.
You're a funny dude, Horatio. Look, we're heading out now. Maybe start working out, and when we come back, enlist then.
Okay.
Bye.
Have a nice day. You called for me, Your Royal Highness?
Yes, Horatio. Could you deliver a letter to Don Andrea?
That's my job.
Thanks, Horatio. I really appreciate it. I can trust you, right?
Dear Andrea, I've just received word that my father and Dona Cipriana are discussing a marriage between me and Don Lorenzo. I'll die before becoming the wife of anybody but you. If you know what I mean.
Ho there! What's Bill Imperia's boy doing here?
I'm not a boy. I'm a man.
But you belong to a girl. What errand compels the Princess of Asturias to send her gopher to the gates of war?
Well, senor, I'm delivering a letter.
To?
It's supposed to go to Andrea, but I think you should read it.
You are most loyal to your crown, entrusting this to me.
Just doing a Spaniard's duty.
Don't sell yourself short. In delivering this letter, you saved my life. And it was probably hard to do, betraying your lady like this. At best, you'll lose your job. But I have a new one for you. How would you like to join the Tercio?
It would be more respectable than my current role.
How would you feel about becoming a Hidalgo?
You're going to make me a Hidalgo?
I'd be happy to, so long as you complete your task to satisfaction. If you can take care of Don Andrea, so I don't have to, I'll make you nobility. And instead of you waiting on the woman, they will wait on you. Does that sound good?
It certainly does.
Then I'll place you in Andrea's squadron. And you tell him that I've requested him to fight alongside me during a confrontation with the Portuguese. Tell him I need his expertise to kill Dom Antonio. Then, on the eve of battle, give him the letter. Let him think that amidst the chaos of war, he could get away with it. Then, when he makes his move, you stab him between the shoulder blades with this.
Horatio, wasn't expecting you here.
Well, you should from now on, because I'm a part of the Tercio now.
Is that so?
Yep. Turns out they needed the extra help. They even saw it fit to put me in your squadron.
On whose authority?
That's a dumb question to ask, dipshit.
Excuse me?
You know, locker room talk.
You're just the obsequious little subservient who does whatever authority tells you to do without running it past your own conscience, because you have none.
And you are an egoist with an overinflated sense of self-worth who...
Go on. Paint a picture.
You are an egoist You're as ill-mannered as a child raised by wild boars who takes pleasure in making people feel uncomfortable.
Good. Actually feel a little offended. You're not so bad, Horatio. Have you ever shot an aquabus before?
Once. At your mum's house.
Why didn't you give this to me earlier?
Because I knew what was in it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to read it, but once I saw the contents, I knew delivering it meant Lorenzo's death.
Do you think I'll just do whatever that girl says?
No. Are you gonna break up with her?
Not now, Horatio. Busy.
It's about Don Andrea. I don't think he's gonna kill you after all.
What do you mean?
I gave him the letter and he said he'd never kill you in a million years.
Oh, of course he said that. That's what anybody would say if they wanted to disguise their intentions of murder.
I don't know. He was very convincing.
Then he's a very good actor. If there's one thing you should know about people, they usually mean the exact opposite of what they say.
So, when you said you were gonna make me a hidalgo,
Oh, God. Look. I, Don Lorenzo de Cyprus Heroes, will hereby make this soldier, Senor Horatio, a hidalgo, should he save my life in any way. There. It's in writing. Happy? Ah, they have gone and ambushed us.
what do we do now?
Bring him to me. Let's not deviate from our plan now.
So, we're pretty much surrounded. And severely outnumbered. Don Lorenzo told me that he wants you to help him hunt down Dom Antonio.
Alright, Horatio. You got my back, right?
Great. Andrea, my captain has told me that their encirclement is weakest in the south. So, that's where we'll break through their lines. And, we should be able to formally surrender within the next few hours. We surrender. Let us pass. We wish to see Dom Antonio. There's Dom Antonio. I am here to surrender, Dom Antonio.
A surrender from you means nothing. Take my son Balthazar to your king. I'll let your men live, if your uncle yields all Spain.
I will not give up my crown.
Brother, don't blame Lorenzo for this.
In the end, it doesn't really matter what decision you make.
And why would that be?
Because my father is marching here to take for himself everything you own right now.
He's most loyal to his father's will, brother. Though I don't think he sees the full potential of this situation. You're not getting everything we own, Balthazar, are you? Your father is. What if you went back to him and said, "They agreed for me to marry Bellamperia, and now I'm King of Spain"?
Look, here comes Hieronymo.
Yes, hello, Your Majesty.
What do you have planned for us, Hieronymo?
It's the world's first play within a 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 play. The play starts with the players. Within the players play a play. Next, they will play another play, and in that play, they play another play. The play within a play within a play within a play. In the play within a play within a play within a play, anon the players put on a play. And by this declension, we see put on a play within 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 a play, and finally a play within 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 a play. The play is the crux of the entire play, for we learn that play was disingenuous. It was merely a play played by the characters in the play. The players in the play are disgusted to find they've been played, which is the message of the play. We skip the play for the play, because after all, the play plays the play. After the play, the players of the play agree to put down their arms, set aside their differences, and write down their story as a...
Enough play! On with the show!
I guess I can kiss my marriage to Bill Imperi goodbye.
Do you know me to be anyone except a woman who gets her way?
Well, I don't see how you can sell my prize, yet still award it to me.
You're right, son, I can't do that. Once she's married, she's married. Good as gone. The only thing that would make her available again is the death of her husband.
Oh, Mother. You're a bastard.
Leave everything to me, son. Just get Valampiria to the cathedral. Tonight.
I suppose you should know that I had to kill Andrea.
That's good. I knew you were a true soldier.
Yeah.
You're still working for Bill Imperia, aren't you?
I suppose I am.
Great. I need you to bring her to the cathedral tonight.
Why?
Well, just a midnight mass for our fallen soldiers. The king requests her presence.
I'll see what I can do.
Great. Thanks, Horatio. I shall formally dub you Hidalgo soon.
Valampiria,
Please, Horatio, not today.
I just want to say that your dad wants you in the cathedral tonight.
Did he say what for?
For a midnight mass for fallen soldiers.
Did he tell you himself?
No. I heard it from Lorenzo.
Oh, Horatio. Lorenzo survived, and tonight I'm going to be forced to marry him.
We could always run away.
Well, my marriage to Lorenzo won't be proper if I'm already married. And I can't spend the night with him if I already have a husband.
Who would you marry, though?
You.
Ah, there you are, Horatio. Bring her this way.
No.
I don't want to get married to you.
You're not. You're getting married to Balthazar.
Even worse.
Well, if you don't, we're all going to get killed by that army right there. There's no time to come up with a new plan, and you can't reconsider.
I'm not getting married.
You're marrying Horatio right now.
Okay, Lorenzo. That's enough.
You know this guy killed Andrea, right? I, Don Lorenzo de Cyprus y Ruiz, will hereby make this soldier, Senor Horatio, a Hidalgo, should he save my life by killing Don Andrea.
Sorry. I don't want to tell my father. I love him.
Come on, let's go.
Valampiria. Please?
is this world?
I'm sorry to say that's not the end of my news. Don Bazardo, your San Andres killer was Spanish. The killer was the Knight Marshal's son, Horatio, and he's dead. Speak to Geronimo, Bazardo. I'm sure you can find vindication.
What can I do to entertain you, Your Majesty? I'm putting on a new play to celebrate the union between Spain and Portugal. It's a story from the Chronicles of Spain. A knight of Rhodes gets wedded to Persida, an Italian dame whose beauty ravished all that beheld her, even Solomon, leader of the Turks, who at the marriage was the chiefest guest. Solomon sought to win Persida's love, but could not, and one of his bashaws advised that the only way she could be won was by her husband's death.
Stabbed in the back.
Mark me, Your Majesty. Balthazar himself shall play the part of Solomon, and he finishes the play dead. And one more thing, Your Majesty. Could the part of Erasto be played by Lorenzo?
He deserves to be made a fool.
Excellent! We'll swap the collapsible swords for the real ones at the last moment. As Balthazar bleeds, Antonio will rush to comfort his son, and we'll slit his throat too.
Lorenzo! Hey! Could you pass a message to Bellimperia for me? Can you tell her that when she's ready to meet me properly, there shall be a feast of her favorite foods and entertainments in her honor?
She asked me to deliver no more messages. But to tell you a secret, she is acting in a play with Geronimo.
Oh, the play within the play within the play within the play guy.
Ever has she performed with that manic as part of a royal tuition. I'm in the play as well. I play her lover. But I won't take part in follies, while my soldiers take part in distress. Balthazar, I will give you my role, if you make good on your promise.
I will release the prisoners to Lisbon. They may return home after things have settled in our court.
Yes? Who calls Geronimo?
Senor, I would speak with you. But I can't express my woe without my voice shaking.
Ambitious. You ask for what does not exist. All the undelved mines in the world cannot buy an ounce of justice.
You must help me. No man had a son so dear. And now I'm alone.
The blackguard's in my lockaway. You are Don Bizzardo, the painter?
I am.
Bizzardo, an excellent artist. Senor, I'm sure we can work out an arrangement. I'll find justice for you. But in return, do you think you could paint me for my gallery? Could you draw me 5 years younger than I am, with my wife Isabella standing by me? And me giving a look to my son Horatio as if I'm thinking, God bless you, my sweet son. May it be done? And one more painting, senor. Can you paint a youth run through with a sword, face down in the middle of the courtyard of this very palace? Senor, can you draw a murderer?
Senor, I've painted the most notorious criminals, but...
Oh, let him be worse. Stretch your art, and let his beard be as grey and wired as old Judas's. Let his eyebrows jutty over. Let his teeth rot. And then, senor, bring me forth, discovering the scene. Can it be done?
Very well, senor.
Then bring me forth, my face twisted in distraction, and let my hair heave up. Let the clouds scowl, make the moon dark, the stars extinct, the winds blowing, the bells tolling, the owls shrieking, the toads croaking, the minutes jarring, the clock striking 12, and show me discovering the corpse and finding it to be my son Horatio. There you may show a passion. Make me rave. Make me cry. Make me mad. Make me curse hell. Curse heaven. And in the end, leave me in a trance.
And is this the end?
Oh no, there is no end. But for the last painting, bring me to hell, senor. Let me rap on the dismal gates of Pluto's court. Shark up a troop of furies and tormenting hags, and rip and tear the murderer of my child. Let me drink his purple gore. And in return, the father of your son's killer will suffer. I too will stretch my art, until he's as raving mad as I am now. Tell me his name.
The killer was your son.
Beggar, do not speak such lies. Horatio would never. The least valued hair on his head is worth 1,000 of your sons.
Your Majesty, Don Lorenzo Knyt. He saw Horatio drown my son.
Ha! A letter from Valampiria asking Andrea to kill Lorenzo lest she be married to the man. So even if Horatio killed Andrea, he saved Lorenzo's life.
Justice for Andrea, who is not here to tell the truth. His words would have more worth than any letter. But he cannot stand here and clear his name from the monstrous accusations of a wretch.
So there's a play I'm supposed to be acting in?
Balthazar, Lorenzo will use the play to kill you. Help me.
Get to bed, Balthazar. Kings don't skulk in the midnight air.
I will skulk, Father.
Do you not know these Spaniards see you as a peasant weakling? If it weren't for me, they'd have already made an attempt on your life.
Balthazar, it's time to see Valampiria.
Valampiria.
I'm afraid she took her own life.
Disperse those clouds and melancholy looks, and clear them up with your sun-bright eyes. Where my hope and heaven's fair beauty lies.
Valampiria. It's been over a year since I last spoke to her. I've used my hunting bow more often. it's Lorenzo or you.
Today, you'll take the throne.
I have no idea what's going to happen, Mother. Any outcome is possible.
You were born with a clot of blood in your hand, Lorenzo. You were meant to rule. I'll be certain of it.
Be sure that Rhodes is ours. Yield honor to holy Muhammad. Be thou graced with every excellence that Solomon can give. But thy desert in conquering Rhodes is less than in reserving the fair Christian Persida. Blissful lamp of excellence, whose eyes compelled like powerful adamant the warlike heart of Solomon to wait.
Thrice happy is Erasto that Persida lives. Rhodes' loss is nothing to Erasto's joy. Sithis Persida lives. His life survives.
Ah, but there is love between Erasto and fair Persida, sovereign of your soul. Remove Erasto, mighty Solomon, and then Persida will be quickly won.
Dear is Erasto in her princely eye.
But if he be your rival, let him die. Erasto, Solomon salutes thee, and it is my highest will that thou shouldst be thus employed.
I will not have a wanton kingdom. I'll gather the best lawyers in the Christian world to prepare a case for each of you. And we'll settle this rationally.
Horatio saved your life, and you discarded him like a wrung sponge. But I'll show you that you are just like him, Sponge. You will be squeezed dry.
Mother!
Your soldiers? And not in Lisbon? I had them run off the edge of a cliff.
Justice for Horatio!
Horatio was slain by his choices. You can kill the players, but not the play!
Look here. The final act of my play. Whoever stumbles on this scene won't know I found you in the courtyard through Gert with a wound. But that's the end of it. I have nothing more to say.